So I do remember that when I worked at Toys R Us when they had me on the dock during Black Fridays when I used to work at Toys R Us. So the back dock was the back door, and that's where we did load ups.
Okay.
All the Power Wheels, the swing sets, the
Not the Power
bikes.
Wheels.
Man,
I wanted one of those when I was a kid so badly.
man, we fucked up the Batmobile, and then when we got that Batmobile Power Wheels, I ain't gonna lie. I remember when Wes got that. We got that thing out of the truck. He's like Ralph. He's like, look what we got, and it came in like a damn sled box.
Damn.
And when it came off the truck, he's like, oh, I'm getting Chris to build this. I was like, okay.
You ride it out to the sales floor?
Man, I didn't know how big it was. Like we could get in it, and it was battery power. It was a Power Wheels, and that shit had some speed on it. For us to be adults sitting in that thing. So I'm like, man, if a child get a hold of this, man, they gonna have the time of their life.
That's right.
So it was one particular night where we had to work overnight because they were doing the floors, and then at Toys R Us they had to have a manager there and another associate, and we didn't do anything but move the stuff on and off the racetrack, so they can get everything, and it wasn't a big issue that next morning. So it's just particular night that me and Wes was there, and we was super super bored. Like we had everything done before, and he was like, "Hey Ralph," he's like, "Before we put the racetrack together, you want to ride the Batmobile down the racetrack?" I said, "Hell yeah, I want to ride the Batmobile."
Like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. So he was like, "Fuck it." He was like, "I'm on." I forgot what Power Wheel he got in, but we was racing down the racetrack.
Dude, that's what I was waiting for,
bro. We was racing down the racetrack. And like the Batmobile I'm in is new. Like he just built it.
It's got fresh batteries.
Yeah. Fresh batteries. So I hit it and like it starts spinning.
What?
Because the floor had been done. So
Damn.
It started spinning, but when it got grip, it took off, like it started sliding. I was like, oh shit. I wasn't going fast, but I couldn't control it. Yeah. And I got to the very end of the racetrack and like tagged the end cap. I tore that motherfucker up.
The end cap or the car?
Both. Both. And Wes looks at me. He was like, Ralph, we just built it. I was like, Wes, I couldn't stop. You saw me. Like, I couldn't stop.
Ain't my fault.
Nah. So,
no.
So when we
the brakes went out.
Something went out. So when I didn't pull we didn't scooter the thing back, and like the whole front, it's like it just popped off. And I was like, fuck it. I was like, if I got to pay for it, Wes was like, man, fuck that. You ain't paying for that. So he didn't went back there and got some tools, and he didn't rig this shit up. It like it ain't fucking been touched. He's like, help me sit it back on here on the rack, and we not gonna fucking touch it. He was like, when we come back to work, we don't know nothing about that.
Correct.
Correct.
It was like that when
it
we
was
got
like
there.
that, So yeah.
So let me ask you a question though. When you hit that end cap, did the Batmobile lose its wheel and the Joker got away?
Shit. Yeah, I wish I would have just had video of that, because I know my face was crazy.
Yeah.
Because I hit that shit hard as fuck.
Dude, like, I want to see that Batmobile. That sounds fast.
It was, and it was the animated series Batmobile.
Man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being that kid?
Me as an adult was having a good ass time, but a kid in a Batmobile that's damn near life size, man.
Dude.
I bet whoever bought them Batmobiles, I bet they had a ton of fun.
I bet, the parents, I think, have fun with them too.
Oh yeah.
My uncle, who's younger than me, he had a couple of them growing up when I was a kiddish. I was like a teenager and he was a kid. And we go to their house for parties, and we'd ride them around. They had a little pool, and they had almost like a little racetrack around the pool. So he'd get a little mad sometimes because I'd get in the one that had like the two switches, like the low and a high.
Yeah.
So if you want to go from like 12 volts to 24 volts. So I'd switch that one into 24, and I would take off. He'd be in like his little Corvette one. And you would think the Corvette would be the faster one, but it's not. But it's like this little, like almost like an ATV looking thing, like a quad. And man, like I would like put it in the slow speed, so he'd kind of be like there with me in speed, and then I just hit that button at 24, and I would take off on him.
Yeah, man. It was the good old days of just being reckless in things, and I don't know. I guess not not having that thing in the back of the head like, damn, I'm gonna get hurt. You know, I might get hurt, but it might be some fun too.
You know, that's what the 90s was about. You got hurt and you just moved on.
Yeah, you just moved on.
You fell off the horse, you got back on it.
I didn't broke.
Except for it wasn't a horse, it was a Batmobile.
Oh yeah, it was a Batmobile. Like, I'm surprised I didn't like bruise or break nothing. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, it's just like I tried to cut the corner to at least give myself some traction to stop, and I just it's like a damn car wreck, like for real.